What's up, everyone? How's it going? In this game, we have Roger Scruton as our HRE spawning in the northwest of Golden Pit, orange HRE. Over here in the south, actually I was gonna say southeast, but this is pretty much the south. We have Kiljardi as our blue Order of the Dragon. So we have the HRE versus the HRE variant here. Can't wait to see what happens. I have probably one other game like this, and then that's it. Seeing Order of the Dragon at a high level is kind of rare. Seeing HRE in high level, pretty rare. Seeing both of them go against each other, that's extremely rare. We're sooner to see Chinese versus Chinese variant and French versus French variant than we are HRE against its own variant. Keep in mind, both of these players are top 100. I tried looking up Roger Scruton. I have seen him. I think I have casted one of his games, at least uploaded one of his games. I know I've casted one or two of them. I'm not sure if both of them made it up though. I know one of his games was part of a disconnect. So obviously that wasn't getting uploaded because it disconnected in the middle of a fight. Pretty decent size. What was I gonna say? Like pretty decent size military count for both players. And yeah, it just disconnected in the middle of it. It was really depressing after 30 minutes of casting for something like that to happen. It was about 30, maybe it was 20. Maybe I'm over exaggerating. I think it was about 20. Anyways, both of these players are top 100. I tried getting a little bit more information for Roger Scruton to see if he was an alt account or anything like that, and it seems like this is his actual account. The reason I say that is because this is his first season from what I saw. This is his first season playing AoE4, and he already is a top 100 player with, I want to say, under 200 games played, Conk 3, top 100, not even top 200, straight up just top 100. I believe he's even in the I think, wait, now that I think it's Kiljardi that's in the top 60 and Roger that's in the top 80, or it's the other way around. Not 100% sure. I did try to look up their stats before this, but then oh no, Kiljardi donating 8 sheep right there. Oh, that is terrible. That's absolutely terrible for our Order of the Dragon player. That is absolutely terrible. Oh no. Well, landmarks, we have Minework Palace coming up for Kiljardi, and then we have the Aachen Chapel, very standard for our HRE. I would have really liked to see both of them go for the Aachen, but instead we have Aachen versus Minework. Not too bad. With the Minework, what that would propose is a Burgrave Castle Age play. We'll see what it is, because Order of the Dragon players love throwing curveballs. They'll go for the Aachen and Aachen for feudal, and then they'll go, oh, give me one moment. They'll go for the Aachen and feudal, and then they'll go for Burgrave in castle, or they'll go like Minework into Regnitz, where it's the two that don't really like complement each other. But then you can still go Minework Burgrave, Aachen, Regnitz. The Order of the Dragon players just love going all over the place, so it's kind of hard to predict them, which at the same time is pretty awesome, because I don't like the high predictability style play that some civilizations have, right? That's one of the reasons why I really love casting the Zushi Legacy, but it's the same reason I absolutely hate playing against them. I absolutely just hate playing against the Zushi Legacy because it's extremely difficult to see, or they have so many different possibilities and they're so versatile that it's hard to prepare, and they do kind of break the rock paper scissors style, which I'm okay with. I'm not really a fan of that anyways to begin with, of the rock paper scissors. But if your game is going to be revolving around that, if the game design is revolved around that and it doesn't work, then there's a mechanical issue. That's the best way I could put it. If you're gonna develop a game with rock paper scissors in mind and it doesn't work and it gets easily broken the moment you drop a new civilization, just like Jeanne d'Arc or Zushi Legacy, then you might need to rethink the rock paper scissors. Anyways, let's just jump back into the game. We have our first Gilded Horseman for Kiljardi out. Good response by Roger. That was really good timing on his outpost right there too. And now we have 2 horsemen against 2 horsemen, 2 gilded and 2 peasant. I'm sure the 2 gilded are going to be able to do a lot more damage than the 2 peasant horsemen. And nice little response. He would be able to actually potentially get a kill right here with decent micro, and yes, he will get a villager kill. He is gonna try to make it out. It's gonna be a little, wait, how much base damage do you do? 15. So if this horseman ever stops running or it does too quick of a turn, it's gonna get hit. Nice attempt. Okay, that was really smart by Kiljardi in order to pull the horseman back and then have it re-engage, because what that does is it starts the charge all over again. So since it started the charge all over again, then it was able to get that extra boost, that extra speed boost to close the gap in order for the horseman to kill, or in order for the horseman to get killed by the Gilded Horseman. Over here for our HRE, and it's the other way around. So for our HRE, he is going for the Burgrave. For our Order of the Dragon, he is going for the Regnitz Cathedral. The reason I say it's the other way around is because HRE, the actual Holy Roman Empire, not the variant, they tend to go for the Regnitz because they already start with that prelate in the early game. So about halfway through the Regnitz, they'll start sending out their prelate. They'll have another prelate in queue from the town center sometime, give or take, maybe, sometimes. And then as soon as the Regnitz finishes, they'll be sending out a prelate from there as well. So they'll have 3 prelates out on the map, or 2 prelates out on the map by the time the Regnitz is up, and then when the Regnitz pops, they'll have the 3rd one on the map, or queued up to go out. And over here, that's what we're gonna see. Instantly, a prelate does get queued up. Another one is up and running now as well. And we're gonna see a little bit of contention. Roger's gonna just start spamming out as many spears as he can in order to contest these relics, kill the Gilded Horsemen, kill the Gilded Knights, and apply a little bit of counter pressure, but 1 relic is going to get picked up. That's going to be the safest one. Another prelate is out. It's going to be moving over to the far eastern side from what it seems like. And I don't think we're going to see any kind of monastery coming out of our HRE original flavor anytime soon. He's just going to try to contest. As soon as this little guy drops it, he's gonna be moving over to the west side. Ooh, wait. Oh yeah. I forgot he doesn't need the monastery. Haha. Sometimes my brain doesn't work first thing in the morning like it is right now. Wololo going off. That's a lot of, oh no, okay. That's a decent amount of spears there. that could have easily went down, or that could have easily got converted if there was a little bit of a micro there, I guess, because realistically he could have body blocked them if he moved the knight over it. Another Wololo going off over here in the eastern side, won't be able to grab that scout either, but it's okay, it does deter them. Not entirely sure why they came out. Thankfully he didn't lose any, and the Gilded Knight will be able to survive. It will get healed up as well, since there's 4 prelates out already. The Gilded Knight should be engaging the man-at-arms. Oh, excuse me. Apparently I have hiccups now. Awesome possum. 3 relics have already been picked up by Roger. 1 relic has already been checked in. 2 are going to be checked in right now for a total of 3. 1 has been picked up for Kiljardi. Second one is on its way. Where is it on its way? I don't see. Oh, is it the one from the Far East? Yes, it is. Let's see what is gonna happen. What does Kiljardi plan on doing? That's a lot of spears that are gonna start stabbing. Not entirely sure what Kiljardi plans on doing at this moment, because that Burgrave is gonna be in full effect very soon. Well, it's actually already been in full effect. So there will be excuse me, pardon me. Thank you, sirs. Appreciate it, doctor. Like, they just let the Gilded Knight run right past it. Anyways, going back to this game, I'm having too much fun right now. I really am. Like, I know my casting isn't spot on right now, and I'm kind of debating whether or not I should be posting this, because I'm just not really focused on the game. Apparently, this is my limit right now for how early I could be casting. And yeah, I don't know. I'm enjoying it though. We do have prelates under attack by spears, man-at-arms. Not gonna be able to really do much. Springald emplacement with a relic in there. No fortification, that's fine. Oh, but does it have? No, it doesn't. It's too far out. So it's gonna have to get repaired up. And if he could drop a house, probably, maybe, in order to try to get the emergency repair through, that'd probably be his best bet for future attacks. Yeah, I normally don't cast this early, but it's okay. I want to get more content out there for you guys, so I'm willing to sacrifice myself for it. Prelates waving their hands around. Hooga booga, hooga booga. Yes, yes. Hooga booga. Put your hands in the air like you don't care. Throw your hands in the air like you don't care. Do, 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 do. Okay, for reals now. Put your hands in the air like you don't care. Okay, before I get demonetized, let's go somewhere else. Nice little farm transition we have going on for our HRE. 3 relics. I'm assuming we have, what, Springald emplacements? Nope, that one has a bow. That one doesn't have any emplacements yet. Gilded Knight chilling on the sacred site, gonna be converting or neutralizing that over here. Oh wait, that's a scout. Gilded Knight moving over to the eastern side. So currently Roger's sitting on 45 villagers, 23 military, 12 man-at-arms, 5 spears, 4 prelates, a Lench Connect, and a scout. He is getting some walls up over here on the northern side of his base. Kiljardi sitting on 37 villagers, 26 military, 7 prelates, 4 crossbows, 3 gilded knights, 2 gilded horsemen. So not too shabby. I don't like that he went for the Burgrave. I'm a huge fan of the Regnus Cathedral. I know he was trying to go for like a decent timing, but that timing just got completely crushed. He was not able to do anything with it. Of course, hindsight is 2020, and now he's going to spam out a couple more spears in order to deal with these gilded knights. It's not going to really make too... Oh, I thought this wall was completely done. It is not. Charge does go off. 2 villagers, 1 villager does go down. I'd like to see Roger go... Okay. Fine, Roger, do what you want. It's not like I was going to say I would like to see you go into the Palace of Swabia right now. Or drop down a second TC, which he's doing. He's going to be going for the palace, and he's going to just start shooting out as many villagers as he possibly can, which is a lot. I think it's about 8 per minute, 10 per minute. Yeah. Both sacred sites have been taken by Kiljardi because Roger is just chilling inside of his base. He's not willing to go out there and contest quite yet. Especially since like this would be a terrible timing for him to do so because he is going into Palace of Swabia. So that's a lot of resources that he's throwing at his age up at the moment. Meanwhile, Kiljardi is doing the exact opposite, where he is going to try to build up his military count. That age up might actually trigger Kiljardi into moving out a little bit more aggressively, and yes, because that just signified that his opponent spent over 3,000 resources in his age up. So kind of a good time to try to move out and do some damage. The issue being with that is he's only sitting on 19 crossbows. Or 19, he's only sitting on 9 crossbows at the moment. And our HRE player does have Palace of Swabia. I mean, not Palace of Swabia, excuse me. He does have Burgrave. Don't get me wrong, he still has Palace of Swabia. It's not like it got deleted, but still. He is going to be able to increase his numbers very, very quickly. So by the time Kiljardi makes it to the other side, he's already went up 10 supply. Is he going to commit to this, or is he just going to show his hand in an attempt to force in order to force a mistake out of Roger? There are a decent amount of prelates right here waving their hands in the air like they just don't care. Palace of Swabia coming down behind this for Kiljardi. So the sustainability for our Order of the Dragon player is there. Just because of these, as I say that, he's about to lose a gilded crossbow. Yeah, the gilded crossbow is gonna go down. He can't afford to be dropping units like this. He really can't. Wave, 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 wave. Yes, yes. And the monastery will be going down. Oh. With the prelates here too, he's gonna be able to swoop on one, pick it up, take it back home, show his overlords that he did a good job. Siege workshop in the back, already down with the university. No upgrades from the university yet. Kiljardi does hit Imperial Age with his own Palace of Swabia. 70 villagers, 247. This is gonna be... This could possibly be a very late game match that we have going. But everything comes down to who is going to get control of the center. In this situation, I've only played this map once as the HRE, and what I absolutely love doing is actually just dropping the Ausbach, just right in the middle. Just throw it down there. They are not going to be able to break that anytime soon, especially when you have a relic on there, emergency repair. Yeah, it's going to take a very long time for them to break you, and you're going to have gold for days. And you need gold for days as the Holy Roman Empire. We are getting our first keep for Roger. Kiljardi already has his keep up and running with the relic already in sight as well. Hey, what the heck's over here on the eastern side? Oh, random scout with the sheepy. Get the keep, get the tower, or the outpost. Siege workshop already down here in a very offensive position in order to start sieging down whatever it needs to. Greased wheels? Greased axles. There you go. Will be coming up. It's almost halfway done. What? One horseman gets picked off and dies in a very dramatic manner. Instead of nice and quietly. Wow, that was some huge range. Holy crap. Oh, what do you do? I'm like always surprised, even though I've seen this for almost 2 years now as the HRE. I'm like always surprised to see the outpost range, that it's just trying to snipe off from across the map, like every single time. We have some knights, some gilded knights and horsemen over here in the back of the base of our HRE original. What do we have going on here? Villagers out in the front, 88 villagers for Roger, 47 military, 19 men at arms, 1 knight, 14 spears, 8 horsemen, 3 prelate. He hasn't put the prelates with this army though. 2 scouts and a single lance connect. I would really like to see the prelates go with the rest of the army instead of just, well, no. Actually, no, I take it back. I'd rather them not be a part of the army. Anyways, over here in the center of the map, he was trying to put an offensive outpost down in order to push forward a little bit more, but it does get denied. Spears are trying to intercept the gilded knights and the horsemen. Oh, there are no gilded knights, it's a scout. Do try to intercept it, put on a little bit of damage. We need to start seeing emplacements getting thrown up on these. Wait, cannon emplacement, fortification. We need to see the cannon emplacement as well on the keep. I hear a delete, no idea what it was. More things have been deleted. A few buildings in order to place down more farms. Perfect. That's exactly, and this is me not being sarcastic, that's exactly what you want to do once you start getting into this position. I know I've been a little sarcastic this game, and I don't apologize for it. I'm having fun with this cast, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. Also, actually, before I forget, I did change my settings a little bit. I probably should have mentioned this earlier on. I changed my settings, and hopefully all the sounds are still coming in properly. Yeah, just let me know, please, because I'm gonna be casting, or you guys know I upload a lot of videos daily, like anywhere between 3 to 5 videos, and even sometimes I've actually uploaded like 6 or 7 videos in a single day. So yeah, you guys need to let me know these things down below, please, and thank you. If the audio comes in properly, if everything's good. If not, then I need to make adjustments quickly. Otherwise, I'm gonna upload like 40 videos before somebody tells me that it doesn't sound proper, because to me it sounds good. I really like that rush town center in order to get the emergency repair up and running. Yes, that's exactly what you need to do, because in the long run it's actually cheaper to just build the town center than it is repairing it with your stone. Because right there, yeah, it's 350 stone for your town center, but in the long run it's going to cost you way more than 350 stone to just constantly repair the town center. We have a bombard out, first shot, and it's going to push the trebuchets back. Ooh, it has to be careful though, it's getting in range. Okay, the single shot is going to be able to force those trebuchets back. Culverin. I really like the Culverin. It's something that I forget about, but still, I really like it. The Culverin's a solid unit. Already a couple cannon emplacements are up and running for Kiljardi at home. These walls, those are some weird looking walls. We are getting the Culverin sniped out by infantry. And now, is this going to be the point where Kiljardi tries to fight? I don't think he should, because the keep and the outpost both have cannon emplacement, so that's going to be huge losses for him if he overcommits. The trebuchets are back in order to start trying to destroy anything really at this point. If they could get rid of the outpost, perfect. If they can get rid of the outposts that are trying to be built, awesome. They need to do something though. Emergency repairs should already be up and running again. I'm not sure if he'll be using it on the outpost though, because the outpost only costs wood to repair, so pulling a few villagers in order to repair that is a lot better than using the emergency repair that's going to be necessary on your keep that takes stone. Okay, so he's going to use it on that instead. Bombard does shoot. What did it hit? Doesn't look like it actually hit anything. A lot of knights, gilded knights, did break through over here on the western side. They're going to start terrorizing a lot of villagers right now. Knights, gilded horsemen, or gilded knights, gilded horsemen do get into the base of Roger Scrunton, and villagers, a lot of them are going down. 23 villagers total so far. 8 villagers have been killed for Roger. He will be able to clean this up, but it's going to come with a heavy cost. He is sitting on 107 villagers at the moment. That number will be going down little by little, and there's a bit of a fight going off in the middle of the map right now. Quite a few crossbows and archers, hand cannoneers are here for Kiljardi, our Order of the Dragon player. Villagers are trying to bring up a couple outposts as well, forward facing outposts. They aren't going to be able to. Oh, nice snipe from the culverin onto one of the bombards, but it does get counter killed by the culverin and the keep itself. This is a lot of villagers going down. That's way too many villagers going down. He needs to get a quick wall up right here on the western side to lock these guys in, because at the moment they have nowhere to run. Come on, Roger, build it. Build the wall. A little bit of harass coming down over here in the center of the map yet again, and these knights are still alive. There's so many of them. Nice control by Kiljardi, just forcing these. This is a huge amount of units. This is an absolute huge amount of units for our HRE player that are just staying at home. He could have won that fight a lot more convincingly in the center of the map if he had this, and now Kiljardi is going to start pushing forward yet again. He doesn't have enough melee in order to actually buffer for his ranged units against these outposts and keeps, so he's going to be heavily relying on his trebuchets to do the damage, but they're too low in numbers. Culverin and a bombard, 2 culverins and a bombard will be able to push this back as well, push back the trebuchets that is. So then their harass, or their siege, will be ending very soon. 85 villagers for Roger, 100 for Kiljardi. 66 villager kills so far for Kiljardi. That is way too many villager deaths for our HRE, and he's still trying to push forward. Oh, the culverin. The culverin's gonna be able to snipe the culverin. 2 culverins equal to 1 culverin apparently, and both culverins and the bombard go down for our HRE player. Roger is kind of losing on 2 fronts at the moment. Yeah, it looks like he's able to defend, or he's able to hold in the middle, but he's losing so much for free. He needs to pop emergency repairs or pull villagers in order to. Way too late there. That was way too late. Roger's just. That harass that Kiljardi did with those gilded knights and gilded horsemen completely destroyed Roger. It pulled him so thin. Not only did it just destroy him economically, but it just destroyed his multitasking. Kiljardi was able to just shift click his units around inside of Roger's base, forcing Roger to make mistakes. And that's something that I said way earlier on, that Kiljardi needed to force mistake out of Roger, and he did. And it was a massive mistake because he spread himself way too thin between his defense in the middle and his defense back home. Not only that, he wasn't able to hold either of them effectively, And all Kiljardi had to do was just move a couple units around, constantly move them around. Horsemen are going to be diving on top of these, and they will be able to actually get the first one. Doesn't look like they'll be able to get the second, which is fine. Still, a couple gilded horsemen for a... Oh, where are you going, Bombard? A couple gilded horsemen were able to just dive on top of the Bombard. Whether or not they get the second doesn't really matter. Getting the first is the most important thing. Or at least getting one is the most important thing. Roger is slowly climbing back up, 105 villagers to 112. 81 villagers died for Roger. So many villagers. And now we see Roger transitioning into Springolds instead of his culverin. Actually, he's going for both now. He has one culverin, one Springold, in order to try to counter out his enemy's siege. Oh, not very good micro coming out of Roger here. Horsemen do dive on top of the Bombard. Unable to get it. In turn, Roger is able to get a couple kills right there. He was able to get about 4 horsemen kills right there for free. The Bombard did get extremely low, but wasn't able to finish it off. What is this firing at? Oh, okay, it's shooting at one of the outposts. It is getting fortified. How many Bombards do we have here? Just the one. Trebuchets focusing down the outpost. Oh, just one trebuchet now. Are we going to be getting another push forward, or is this Roger's units just getting baited by pure AI incompetence? And it looks like it was getting baited by pure AI. Yes, they got one of his units randomly got attacked, so that triggered every single one of his units to push forward onto the keep that shot him. And because of that, he's gonna lose a lot of his infantry. Thankfully, he does have the Burgrave, so he's able to reclaim those numbers fairly quickly. But still, losing that amount of infantry, losing all that siege, he lost a Springold Bombard. He's gonna lose his culverin now too. He lost the Mangonel. He's potentially gonna be losing this other culverin that just popped out. Is it gonna get focus fired? Doesn't look like it. But the culverin for HRE is gonna focus down the Bombard for Order of the Dragon. Gonna have to wait and ram transition now. Really nice ram transition coming through. There's only 3 of them at the moment, but that should be sufficient in order to try to push down 1 or 2 of these keeps. It doesn't look like there's enough infantry here in order to actually deny this, nor are... Okay, never mind. There is a Bombard out on the field. 2 Bombards now out on the field in order to deal with this. Knights versus Gilded Horsemen. Gilded Hand Cannoneers do absolutely insane amount of damage. They are so good. They're just so tanky too. The first outpost goes down. Second outpost is under fire. Bombard goes down. Second Bombard is gonna be going down as well. Like, this is... Ever since that run by, this has been going downhill for Roger. Kiljardi did an amazing job splitting Roger's attention. And that's something you should be expecting from a top 50, top 60 player, is his multitasking. And he portrayed it so well this time, or this game. GG does get called. Game goes to our blue Order of the Dragon player, Kiljardi. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.